Good morning on this chilly January 3rd, 2013 morning. Can you believe it's 2013? I cannot. 2012 went way too fast for me. So anyway, what I wanted to do this morning was to introduce you guys to one of my favorite salad recipes. With all these New Year resolutions to lose weight and get healthier, this is a great way to kind of implement that into your daily diet, or at least weekly. It's an easy recipe. I wanted to show you the base of the salad is my favorite green, and that would be kale. So this is what your typical leaf of curly green kale looks like. You know, and I wanted to show you this because a lot of people haven't used kale before, either raw or cooked, and they don't know what it tastes like. They've never worked with it, and because it's kind of a large leaf, I wanted to show you guys how to prepare it. It was one of the first salad recipes that I ever made several years ago on my health journey. So I hope that you really enjoy it. I was surprised. I remember how yummy it was to me and just how much I enjoyed it. And after that, I could never put kale down. So in the salad, what we're going to do is we're going to use the green kale. I also have a little bit, like a quarter of an onion that we're going to dice up and put in there. I have an organic orange bell pepper. When you're dealing with bell peppers, yes, that is one area where you really want it to be organic. The kale is organic too. The pesticides are sprayed heavily on leafy greens and on bell peppers, so it's always a good idea to do organic if you can, and if you can't, you do the best you can and you pray over it. We're also going to do a cucumber, and the dressing is really simple. It's just made up of fresh lemon juice, which we're going to squeeze, extra virgin olive oil. You could do hemp seed oil too if you have any of that laying around, and Celtic sea salt. And people say to me all the time, Marie, what's the deal with the Celtic sea salt? What's the big deal? Why can't I use table salt? Well, for one reason, table salt is bleached and processed. Do you want to eat Clorox? I don't want to eat Clorox. I try to avoid eating Clorox on a regular basis. So, knowing that, the Celtic sea salt is not processed. It's actually from a region off in France, and it's from the salt rocks that are over there. And I'll pour some out so you can see. I don't know if you can see that. It's gray. It's grayish in color. It's like a grayish white. It's not pure white because it hasn't been processed. I'm just going to put that right here, and we'll dust it into the salad later. Okay, so why don't we get started? So something to know when dealing with kale is kale has two parts. So it has the leaf, and then it has a stem. And the stem is pretty thick and it's pretty strong. Most people do not enjoy eating the stem. If you do, feel free to leave it on and just ignore me and how I'm preparing this. So we're gonna take the leaf. Let's see if I can maneuver the camera. I need an assistant so we can see what I'm doing here. Let's see if the camera will stay. That would be lovely if it did. Okay. So you're gonna take your kale leaf on your cutting board. If you can, you always want to use a bamboo or wood cutting board. When we cut into plastic, that goes into our food, and as some of you may know, and if you don't, it's okay, we have toxic chemicals that are in plastics called phthalates and BPAs. So BPA stands for biphenyl A, and I'm just going to tear it. You can also feel free, you can slice it like this too. You want to make sure your hands are good and clean because this salad takes a lot of love. And I'm going to put it into my salad spinner basket. And so I'm just going to continue to slice the leaf off of the kale. You can compost your stems, or you can give them to the dog, throw them away, do whatever you want to do with them. I'm going to put mine right there for the moment. I might compost them in my garden later. Composting is a great way to get nutrition into your soil. The more nutritious your soil is, the better base it is for anything that you're going to grow. So I'm going to take this and put that in there. got a little bit more to do. And I have some kale that I've already prepared. People ask me, Marie, what do you wash your vegetables with? You know, and if I can't buy organic, what do I do? Well, you can make a simple veggie rinse. I keep mine, where is it? Hold, sorry. I keep mine in a spray bottle like this, and I've got a label on it. When I do the one in the spray bottle, I do vinegar and a little bit of salt. You can also do baking soda and lemon juice. Just be aware when you're doing the baking soda and lemon juice that it's going to foam up on you, and you can add a little bit of water to that. And it makes a great, inexpensive veggie rinse, which is really, really important because there is bacteria and things floating around, and we want to kill that. We don't want to, you know, if there's a bad strain of E. coli, we don't want to consume that, right? That makes sense? Almost done cutting the kale. You can fold it in half, depending on how the kale works for you. You can fold the leaf like in half, or you can have it flat out. Whatever works for you better. I'm just slicing that, not being really artsy about it. And then I'm going to throw this again into my salad spinner bowl. And I'll spray it with this and kind of rinse it off with water and spin it, and it'll be good to go. So next we'll do the bell pepper. I love salads. They're so fast and they're so easy. I'm just going to take these seeds out and put it right there. I'm going to clean all the seeds out of the pepper. And there, that's good. I don't really have any method to how I cut or slice. I guess certain vegetables and things I do, you know, you get in a routine and you learn how you like them, and different textures and different cuts make a difference with your salad, and you learn which ones you like better with each salad that you do. And it really does make a difference sometimes, I find. Alright, so I'm going to throw these in with the kale. Hopefully one pepper is enough, because that's all I had in the fridge. Usually one pepper will do it. You can pair this salad with just about anything that you want to, and it's great if you want to mix some cooked quinoa in with it. Oh, it's delicious. It's absolutely lovely. And you can pair kale with just about anything that you want, and it can be, you know, a main dish for you if you have like a really large salad, or you can pair it with chicken if you're a meat eater, or beef, anything that you want to. And then we're going to do the cucumber. Put that over there. I like slicing my cucumbers like this. I like kind of half moon slices in my salad. I think it's easier to put in my mouth too, so I don't have like this big circle of cucumber. You might not have wanted to know that, but that's okay. Alright, I'm going to put these in there. I'm going to do this one too. I really like English cucumbers. Those are my favorite, but they didn't have any available at the market when I had gone to pick this up, so this is what they had. And then we'll do the onion. Yeah, it's fine. If you don't like onion, feel free to leave it out. I love red onion. It's sweeter. Onions are great for encouraging new healthy cell growth and regeneration. So we will, I think that's about enough. And it doesn't take a lot of onion. A little bit goes a long way. There we go. And now we're off to the dressing. So this is where all the love comes in. I think I'm actually going to take my sweater off so my sleeves don't get in there. Just put that right there. So you can see the bowl full. I should have showed this to you with just the kale, but it's okay, it'll work out just fine this way too. You take your extra virgin olive oil and you're going to drizzle it. You can be liberal with it if you want to. It's healthy fat, it's good for you. And you're going to put your sleeves up if you have sleeves. And you're going to use your hands and you're going to massage the vegetables with the oil. And the reason for this is, well, there's a couple. One, you're able to get the oil to touch all the vegetables. And oil has some really awesome properties to it when it mixes with vegetables, especially with kale, and you massage that oil in there, it softens the kale leaves up and it's almost like they're cooked. And I've had people ask me if my salad was cooked before, and I said no, and they really, really enjoyed the texture. And this was a trick that I learned a long time ago from one of my health gurus in the kitchen. So do that. My thing is, it likes to stick to you. I think I might have added a little too much oil. All right, so I'm going to move this, and we're going to slice up our lemon. And really the great thing about salad, and most recipes anyway, is you can add as much or as little of something that you want. You do it to taste and do it so you enjoy it. You can add some fresh cracked pepper to the salad as well. One of my favorite ingredients to add is avocado, but unfortunately it's really hard on the East Coast to get a hold of good, yummy avocados this time of year. All right. So that's about half a lemon. That might be, that lemon half might be just enough, and now my hands are all greasy. All right, so I'll pour it in this way. Just gonna spread it around. And then I'm going to pick up that sea salt that I was playing with earlier to show you the color. And we're just going to sprinkle it all over the salad. So again, that sea salt has those natural nutrients, that magnesium and potassium in there. And really, this is all there is to it. So there is your kale salad. And feel free to mix different dressings with this if you make up a different dressing. I just find that the olive oil and the lemon juice is really quick. It's really inexpensive and easy to do. You know, if you're in a pinch and you have company coming over and you have a couple of lemons in the fridge and you have some olive oil in the pantry and some salt, you're good to go. I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know if you try it. Have a happy new year and have a great January. Thanks for being with me today. Bye-bye.